Subrails are here. Finally, subrails are here. Oh man. Finally can finish the 3-window. Subrails, baby.
Let me put my side down.
I didn't expect it like that.
Me neither. And here it is. Full subrails. Yeah, this would have been annoying for me to make. Came with a little center floor section. You know, I'm not sure. Probably would have been cheaper to get every piece individually, now that I think about it. Because it doesn't look like it has the subrail extensions on it. These don't look like regular subrail extensions or 3-window ones. So, I don't know, kind of confused about that. But when we get it on the frame, we'll tell. But still. Yeah, I think next time, individual pieces, put them together myself. Yeah, seems like extra cost maybe was them putting it together. I'm not sure, but maybe that does save me some time and money. I don't know. I know I can definitely throw it on the frame right now. Regardless, whatever. Happy. Look at that. There's nothing here, and there's soon to be a floor here. Honestly, I don't think I need to take the body off. I think I probably just need to lift it up a bit. Like, shimmy it in here, because it's not touching anything. Like, the cowl, there's nothing there. I can trim this a little bit or bend it over. There's nothing here. It's just the back, which I don't even know how that sits on the frame yet. I gotta figure that out. I gotta figure everything out. I'm unsure of a lot of things. Cool. Big piece of the puzzle. Big, expensive piece of the puzzle. And now I can start locking things down where they go. Like, especially these guys. Yeah. Cool.
Oh yeah. Dude, we need to get shackles.
Yeah.
I can't listen to this.
The thing is, they're like 80 bucks. If they were like 40 bucks, I mean, if they were like, they're 40 bucks. If they were like 20 bucks, I'd buy like 4 of them. 4 sets. So I'd just have them. Yeah, I'm trying to find it. Oh. Okay. Yeah, so then we're gonna have to lift the body over this. Whee! Nope. First try Fridays on the size. Do whatever you want.
Are you gonna put the body on it just like this?
No, I'm gonna take the body off the frame and then we're gonna put that on the frame. Bolt it down and then put the body back on top of everything. You can help me lift it off right now.
Where are we going with it?
Tell me when.
Try lifting up. Just see if you do it.
I really went to the gym 2 days ago. Don't go so fast.
You're going fast. I'm catching up to you.
Yeah.
It's on here. Holes line up. That one lines up. That one lines up. That one. That one. This one. Ish. Yeah, same with this side. All these holes are lining up pretty good. Now, to put the body back on it,
Yeah.
just gotta go out. You?
There's a dent on this side.
Huh?
There's a dent on this side.
Of what?
A dent? I don't know.
I mean, of, like on the what?
Yeah, just a dent.
On the subrail. That's what I mean. Of
Yeah.
what? The subrail?
Yeah.
Well, that sucks.
Does sucks.
There it goes. There's crap on the bench. Yes. Cool. Ferocity, right off the rip. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Okay. How are we doing this? Yeah, ain't gonna work. So here it is mocked up. Oh, tacked up, not mocked up. Should. Bam, bingo bango right there, baby. Right there on that wood. Yeah, I'll fill that gap. So then I need to transfer these holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This guy. And then, well, actually don't do these yet. These two transfer, and then I gotta cut the top 3 inches or so and figure out where this top hinge is going, because I have no idea. I've never chopped a 3 window before, and this one's missing the hinge, so it's not like I can just put it in the location that it's at because they cut it out. So yeah, that's gonna be fun, but this doesn't matter to me really. I can just lop the top off of this since it's just a steel one. And this width here is pretty much the same. Well, it is the same. I measured it. It's the same. So I can just cut and move the holes down. It shouldn't be an issue. And this is going to be super heavy duty. I'll even put some little triangle braces in here. But this is 1/8 inch. I used 1/8 inch. I was going to use 16 gauge, but I didn't have any. So, you know, I had this 1/8 inch steel laying around. So I said, you know what? It's going to be heavy. But, you know, what the heck, man? What the heck? It's going to get the job done. So, I'll do that. I got my other one cut out here. Need to do the same thing, tack it up. Should be excellent. And then I'll have B-pillars that I just need to, what do you call it? Put my feet on. Bolt it to there. So that'll stand up like that in the car. Hinges will be on there. I'm going to recess the hinges in, so don't worry. They're not going to be proud. When I find out where they are, I'm going to cut, sink them down the width of the hinge, weld them in, so everything will be flush and flat the way it was factory, because you see how this is, you know, recessed in, nice. I'm going to do that here. Oh, here. Just going to do it later. After everything's welded, you know, I'll cut into it. Alright, that first one's cooling down. I'll try to pick it up and show you. I thought I put the time lapse on me welding this thing, but apparently I didn't. So yeah, Dime City, baby. The bottom's a little hot because there was a little gap there, so I had to fill that. But other than that, got the curve this way. Got the straight kink over that way. That's for the hinge side. And yeah, that's it. I'm going to be cutting the top off of this. That's why I didn't weld all the way to the top. Then I got to cut around 3 inches off of this thing. So that's cooling down. I got this one over here. The opposite side. Passenger side. And I'm going to tack this up and then do the same thing. All right, back on the 32 for a little bit tonight. Probably working on it for about a half an hour. Got to squeeze the time in when I can. Racing was very gracious to send me these templates for the Subrail extensions. And a little knock at Brookville. I bought a whole floor and subrail. I bought a subrail assembly. You don't include the subrail extensions? It's part of the subrail. I bought the whole assembly. Why weren't they there? It's fine because I have the templates and I have the ability to make them. But come on, dude. That's a low blow. If I buy an assembly, I expect to get the whole thing. Which is a bummer, but I don't have time to be going back and forth with Brookville and waiting a week to get something shipped if they actually approve my qualm. So I'm just going to make them. Whatever. But know, Brookville, that I am upset with you. Because it's kind of dumb. Don't sell an assembly and leave out pieces so you got to buy them later. Don't be a jerk. So, all right. Right here. I got some floor pieces from an old EMS floorboard because, we don't like to use EMS floors around here. So if I get them, I just use them as, stock. So I'm going to cut that out, and hopefully there'll be enough room for a second one. There's not going to be. Okay, so I have another one of these. So I'll just start cutting into that. But cut this out, trim it out. So I'll have this. Oh, I might be able to I can get this out of it. Oh yeah, money shot. Okay, so I'll get this piece and that piece. So that's one, and I'll have to find another piece and get the second one. Actually, I don't need... Okay, I don't need the angles because they're right here. Sorry, Rayston. I don't need you to do the angles because my dumb butt has them right here because you gave me the side piece. Thanks, dude. Alright, so I've got one side and the other side. You gotta clean these off. They've been sitting around a little bit. They got a little surface rust on them. Clean them off, bend these pieces to match this piece, and we'll be cooking. I got some pictures that Rayston took when he built his off of original piece. He took the patterns off of original pieces, so this is good. Okay, I'll probably end up doing those lunchtime tomorrow, just because I'm really excited. So I feel when I get those extensions done, I can weld them to here. So that bolt's in there. The other bolt is here or here, I'm not sure, one of these holes. And then it sits on here, on the bottom of here, and it raises this up to the height it needs to be at. So once I got those built, this rear is going to be locked in place, and that will then tell me where this quarter is going to sit front to back. Give you my door gap. Then, I'll lock these holes in their corresponding holes. Everything will be nice, fantastic. Then I can start work. I'll probably have to work my way back on this car. Lock the back end, lock the B-post, put my door on, and then lock the cowl where it needs to go. But as you know, I don't really have doors. I have inners, which is nice. Most of the inner. So I'm gonna have to get my hinges, rivet them to the inners. I believe that's how they're done. I'll check on Ron's doors. I mean, mystery guy's doors. Yeah, and then I'll probably just hang the inners because I already have the flange trimmed so I can hem an edge over. So I'll kind of leave that the way it is. I'll have the inner swinging, you know, kind of like the way Bobby Walden does it, unintentionally. But if I ended up doing it that right, I know it's 100% right because if he does it that way, it's the right way to do it. So yeah, kind of. I change what I want to do every now and then, but at this moment in time, I think locking the body down kind of the way it is, don't fix any more of the chop yet. Get it, locked in place where everything needs to be, door gaps set so that, the door fits in the hole. And then start, get the B-post in, get the hinges set, get it closing, and then start messing with the top. I think the last thing I'm probably going to be doing is, the most anticipated part of this fix is fixing this. I'm not excited to get into it, but I kind of am at the same time. So just stay tuned for that. I can't wait to cut this crap out. This has got to go. This has got to get sucked way in like that. That's got to go up. Man. A lot of work. Not a lot of time to get it done. Well, I have all the time in the world, I guess, but in my little brain, I don't have much time to get this done. I had Kelly put all the bolts through the subrail. So now, I know it fits on the frame. The frame's good. Frame's original, hasn't been cut or anything, so I knew that was going to be good. But just in case, had to make sure. I have the pieces that I was cutting out for the subrail extensions. Now we're going to clean them up because I used some rusty 16 gauge. So clean these up quick. I got to clear. It got me by the pants. Clear the stuff away from my brake and use that and make the bends. I got the bends from Rayston. He told me the degrees on all this stuff, so I gotta bend those up. Hopefully I don't bend them the wrong way, and then I can weld them in. Let me just start moving all that stuff out and get to bending because I want to connect that rear panel to the subrails so I can start moving in a direction to get this thing, together, to get the body together so I can start, so I can finish it.
What are you doing?
I'm marking out these pieces. So we can bend them up for the subrail extensions.
Places.
This piece goes here. Oh, that's almost a shot of money right there. Bent this one a little too much, but the other ones are good. So I'll just do this by hand. That's okay. Meow. This to get welded to this. Thingamabob. Yeah, I'll have to mess with this, but and then this gets bent around like that.
Alright, go.
Go. Yeah, I'm gonna go on nighttime. I'll go on nighttime.
I love all the ginger ales on the back. I'm gonna go on my time.
I'm gonna go hard on the ginger ale.
I love acetone, just fucking ready to blow up the love of my life. Cool welding guy.
Yeah. All right, here they are. Left and right subrail extensions. Just got to pop a hole in there. Rayston kind of showed me where to pop the hole, so just got to transfer that from this guy. See, he's got a hole right there. I'll pop it through, or just mark it. You know, I'll just mark it somewhere, but yeah, or I'll just measure in the middle of this, in the middle of the valley, over, you know, whatever, that many inches. Cool. I'm excited to get these on. I'm gonna look and see what he did. I'll actually get it in here so I can see what the heck I'm doing. But cool. This means that I can attach that rear cross member thingy to the subrails. That is a connecting piece. So then I can hopefully work from back to front. Hopefully. I can get the corners in, corners of the quarters, the rear corners that I built. I can get those in. You know, I can get, you know, I get everything. I'm not going to want a list of what's going to happen. It's going to happen. And hopefully it's going to happen soon. You know, just drilling holes. Boing. Just for a 3/8 bolt, a little bit of room. Don't need to go to 1/2 inch, but oh, look at that. That's nice. That means I drilled it in the center for once. All right. I'm thinking I should do spot weld holes in this piece while I'm here, so I can just weld it to the subrail. That would be smart. Yeah, I'm going to stitch weld this a little bit. Get this clamped here somehow. Put a couple stitch welds down here. I'll probably weld the whole thing eventually, but right now I'm just going to do a little stitch to hold it there. Got a couple clamp. Actually, I have a clamp under where you are. Alright, so we're in the back now, where this is, and I can actually see where the old one used to go, because I removed it. So I'm going to put it on there, clamp it down, and give it a tack weld, just to hold it there. So that's pretty cool. Before I lose it or it gets rusty and I can't see it again. Come on. Of course. Well, upside down and make a shitty fucking weld. Oh, wasn't hot enough anyway. Alright, so as you guys know, I have the subrail extensions on there tacked to the rear support piece here. So essentially right now the body is connected to the subrails, if only by 2 tech screws. So I want to push it out and see what the stance looks like, because putting the subrail extensions on and raising this up, it put it up higher than, not higher than I thought, but higher than it was. So I want to see what it's looking like now. She's squawking that I'm not changing Waylon's diaper. Sorry about it. Sorry. Got bigger plans. Come on. Come on, old girl. Oh. There we go. Just made it, huh? Well, that's not what I wanted to do. Right now. I don't know, guys. I think that looks pretty cool. That looks pretty cool. Dang. Okay. So here it is. Now I need to start repairing everything. Well, not now, but that's becoming a money shot. This is a shot of money. Woo! There we go. I just need one more A-pillar, just to cut the foot off of it, just because this thing's been channeled hard at some point. There's some nastiness down here. Same with over there. It's all gas welded and, I mean, cut with a gas torch and stuff. Nasty. And up there's, you know, nasty. Oh, see that? A weld from the upper deck lid panel. Oh, look at this patchwork quilt. Jeez. Not hiding anything though.